All right, tonight we will be knowing about the basics of ray diagramming. We will be knowing about the parts. Let's have first the principal axis, or we call it the optical axis. Same thing, okay? Some books use principal axis to represent this line here, this imaginary line, or they will just use the word optical axis. Okay, what does it mean when we say optical axis or the so-called principal axis? It's the straight line through P and C as well as F. It's an imaginary line. Take note. Imaginary line. Okay, it's here. This one. This is the principal axis or the optical axis. Now, what about this arrow here? This is what we call the object. So the object, the item being observed or reflected. That's the object, okay? And then we have incident ray. This one is an incident ray. Hitting this, by the way, this is a concave mirror. It's like a curve, an inward curve. Yeah, going back to incident ray, look at it from the object and hits the mirror. That's incident ray. Okay, what else? How can I define it? It's an incoming ray or line represented by line from object that strikes the mirror. Okay, we also have incident ray here from our object going to F and then hit the mirror. And once this incident ray will be reflected, or after hitting the mirror, it will be reflected, and we call it now reflected ray. Okay, and in this case, this is our reflected ray. And the point where this reflected rays meet, that's the point where we can form the image. Image could be real or uh, virtual image. Okay, and what else? We have, yeah, we already know this is the symbol for concave mirror. It's like a mirror curved inside. That's a concave mirror. Concave mirror, um, it's a converging mirror. Okay, or it can magnify stuff, and it can magnify. Okay, now we have these letters here, C, F, and P. P is the pole, POLE. It's the center of the curve mirror. It's here at the center. And we have F. F stands for focus. And when we say focus, it's a point where parallel rays converges or converge, or in our term, meet. So if you can see, I will use another color for it, and then interact with a mirror and then reflected at that point. I'm sorry, I never draw it perfectly. And another incident ray or a ray passing through that uh, F point here. That point, this F point here, is the focus. It is where parallel rays converge or meet. Okay, and we also have I will clean it up first. We do also have the length between the pole and the F, the length. I will use another color. The length, it's called the focal length. This length from F to C, it's equal to this length. Okay, they are equal. Same length. E to F and then F to C. They are equal in length. Letter C symbol here is the center of curvature. It's like twice F because they have the same size here. When we add this length, that's the length of our center of curvature. If we will imagine the mirror, we will continue it and we will form a circle. That's the center of our mirror. Okay, so I hope you learn now the different parts of our uh, mirror, the different symbols used in doing the ray diagramming. And I hope you learned something from this video. See you in my next video.